Bravo. Say what?
That's smoke.
Y'all know how it go in a private area.
Y'all watching BWFMEDIA.
You know, a lot of people around the city always used to say, he got you around because you was muscle, you was bodyguard.
And that's what they had me around.
You was bodyguard, and you that because ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, so damn sure everybody gonna fuck with you. And I said, man, y'all don't know what me and Keith, y'all know the fun we have and the times we do things when we go out of town and stuff like that. They don't know that, so they don't know what they're talking about. And I always ignore that because they don't know. Like, y'all know, like, what type of friendship we have.
Right.
And guess what?
See? You're going to thinking back like, wow. You're going to put pieces together.
Yeah. We put the pieces together.
You know? I'm not saying that's what happened with you all, but that's definitely what happened with me.
I think that's what happened with me too.
Yeah.
Because, it's no way possible that you can sit there and let some random person just. And then y'all know how it started? Me helping up for him, letting her know that, hey, don't put my friend in a situation because he can't handle situations like that. He's not a fighter. So therefore, don't put him in a situation.
Yeah.
And somebody put their hands on him, I'm coming.
Ooh.
And he made all of this whole situation by me telling this girl that he turned around at 360 and never in my face, girl, and let this girl disrespect me to the fullest. Say things about my house. And this is the first time. And I was helping up. I was doing what I always do. To every friend was helping up and letting her know. And I wasn't being mean to her. I wasn't coming at her wrong. It's just that she had a lot going on. You messing with this rapper. You messing with this killer. You messing with this person. You messing with that person. And you got my friend as if he your friend and he could deal with those dudes. And one of them dudes said, look, man, let us talk around now. This nigga on this talk show and go to hell and him. He can't handle that. So you gonna put me in a position to come out there and beat with somebody, and we all dead, and we pull someone through. I'm not gonna hold back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So we going somewhere on the weekend. This dude come upon us and something happen. Deroy gonna be the one of these niggas. So Deroy, the bullet going where? Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. And for him to sit there and let her do what she did after that, I should have knew then, but I let it slide. Yeah. To now look at this. Yeah. Now the whole city is now this. Yeah. Dog, you got one more time. When I should have nipped it in the blood then. Yeah. When he played with me and let that girl talk about me and do the things she did to me when I was helping her. So that should have shown me the direction.
But the thing about it, you have every right to speak on the situation if she brought you up.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You have every right.
The first time she didn't bring me up, I won't lie to you. Okay. I was just looking at the situation that she was putting him in, and I texted her. You know what I'm saying? Now, like she said, she didn't know me or didn't listen to text, but now it's coming out that, I asked you for the Cadillac truck. We had conversations on the phone. We had this and that. But back then, we wanted the public to see that, he didn't even know me to be texting me, but now it's coming out that we did have a conversation on the phone. I never asked you to borrow the truck. Yeah. I asked you to borrow a truck for? She couldn't even say it right in the safe and say he asked to borrow the truck for this and that. But that was a lie. But now all of a sudden we had a relationship where we talking with her, but she fucking me about it. Yeah. So we had that relationship about that. Why I couldn't text you about how he is and don't think he's no fighting person like that, because he's not. So why couldn't do that till you did? Besides you getting on the internet and blowing it up.
And it's so crazy because I know it's a new culture and stuff like that. But usually people from New Orleans, I don't know what war is she from? She from across the river?
I think she died. I think she from I don't know what this is. She must be from what that is outside of Langmore?
Chalmette?
Chalmette, one of them places like that. I don't think St. Rose, I think she's from.
Okay.
St. Rose.
That's okay.
She's from
okay.
That's where she's from.
That explains it.
That's where she's from.
Okay.
So she don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, St. Rose got there whatever going on, but was totally different.
Totally different.
You know what I'm saying? But again, she playing a field. So clearly St. Rose knew something that she knew how to do. Look, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but if she got somebody that's that's easy-minded, that's gonna allow her to use them up and stuff like that. Like, you know, she said she bought him a G-Wagon. We all come to find out that's a lie. Now she talking about getting him a BMW Sprinter. Now, mind you, she had a Sprinter company that failed on her, so it's easy to get him a Sprinter and see what the popular guy do and piggyback off that. It's everything she do for him. Everything she's doing, she's piggybacking on. Even right now, losing all your friends, dealing with her, she's piggybacking on because they're here talking about her. That keeps her in the spotlight.
Yeah.
That keep her the people she's doing with her company and this and that.
What company? What company does she have?
She on this. She on the hidden boat.
A what?
The hidden boat.
What is that?
That's the money packs and stuff. Sexual toys.
Oh, I heard about that.
She owns that stuff.
Is it organic?
You go to China and get the same.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
You go to China and get the same thing. I moved to China, went to China and get the same thing. Really less. That she do the same thing she do. You do it again.
Oh my God! And what does it do?
It's supposed to stimulate you see how things, sexual things, you know, around you and stuff like that. You know, honey pack supposed to keep you from having sex longer and stuff like that. So,
I mean, well, let me plug this. All you have to do is say horny goat. Horny goat.
Horny goat?
Horny goat.
Right, that's probably what she got in there.
And if it's organic, then yeah, that's fine. But
right.
It has to be horny goat.
Right.
I'm an herbalist, so
okay.
I know.
Okay.
You know, but I wouldn't be buying stuff like that, you know. I wouldn't be buying things like that for, you just never know. But I don't know. I never heard of it. I don't know too much about her.
Okay. So her technique is fire. Even right now, she travels the rapper BG. Mm-hmm. All her technique with, I see me getting into this lady and building hatred for her, simply because what she got me in the status in with my best friend and and stuff like that. Kind of like I see straight through the devil in her, the envy and the evil in her, to where the point to where she just want to make money and she'll do anything to piggyback off of that. You see what I'm saying? So she'll destroy friendships, she'll destroy life. You know, one time she threatened me and tried to make some dude think I was talking about him. She is the devil. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, her thing was to say that I don't fight, I get people to fight and stuff like this, and I get people to fight and all that. And then get on out and say she a Christian and with God do for you, with this and that. Yeah. Man, come on.
Most Christians, I always tell people, majority of the people in the church these days has evil ways.
Yeah.
And another thing is what people don't understand, especially people who's not from New Orleans, is that we all know steppers.
Yeah.
We all know steppers.
She don't know nothing about me. That's what I'm telling her. She don't know nothing about me.
Yeah.
We all know steppers.
We may not.
You never know. You might be playing with a stepper. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let the gay shit fool you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When people get paid up, people get paid up.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. And I tell people all the time, I may be nonviolent, but I have an age group that range from 18 to maybe 55 that are violent.
Right.
And I'm prison reform. I speak to prisoners and everything like that. But one thing I can tell you is that I talk people out of violence. Now, that don't mean, you know what, I can talk them, but at the end of the day, somebody threaten you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always could be a back and forth.
It could be a back and forth thing.
Right. But if you sit on and think, I thank God for this and I thank God for that and God did this and this is the reason why I got sexually to the God and I believe in God and God and God. And there's no way you can sit here and break up friendships and mess with older people and stuff like that, and talk about what you would do in person, things like
because
this.
That's not
to set somebody up to get themselves hurt. Because that's the first time. That's why I would never have respect for her was set up there and try to get me into it with this certain person, you know, and knowing that I go out for fun. I don't go out with thugs.
Yeah.
I have one that I go out with. I don't go out for that. So at the end of the day, I'm not looking for that. You play on with people that look for shit like that. Yeah. So who win? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had never see that. When she said that, that's her saying that about somebody who knew for 20 plus years. Yeah. Yeah, it makes you feel like I was your bodyguard. Right. It makes you feel like I was your backup plan, somebody play with you and stuff like that. I was the bodyguard. You know. But I listen to him, and he always have told me for 18 years. He said, Galatians chapter what? The fruits of the Spirit. Galatians chapter 5. So when you see all these people talking about God, thinking, if they're not carrying the fruits of the Spirit, if it's not identifiable, then the devil is their God. My friend said, I go to church every Sunday. My mama taught me the devil sit on the front row every Sunday. And half the time being a preacher. Half the time being a preacher. You know? Yeah. You know? So do you think the pain from these, so do you think the pain from those friendships has helped you grow stronger in what areas of your life? It makes me want to drive my businesses. Yes. It makes me want, drop my business and stuff. I have the big trunk and the big dump with my LLCs that I want to get off the ground and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That is me. And I hate to say it, and you should want that. I want it anyway. I do. Of course I want to, my business, but it makes me want to go harder because it's not like I got a point to prove, but it's like, it's a thing like, you thought I was this, and I'm going to show you this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, prove it to yourself. And prove it to myself, yes. And prove it to myself that I can break away from this and do this. We're living examples. That's what I want to do. That's what my goal is, to prove to myself that, hey, you said all those things about me. You did all that to me. Now I can show you this. A legitimate company. Something that I can be proud of. And be very successful at it. And we definitely can help you with that because I'm gonna tap my own shoulder, but we are very successful. And you're never we just who we are. We don't get online. I don't know if you saw my page. We don't brag. We don't do that. We're very successful in what we do, and we try to help everyone else be successful. We're here to help people, and whatever you need, just let us know what you need. Just let us know because I know it's going to. But explain. I want to know more. We want to know more about it. Explain how it works. So with the big drunk is a company with alcohol, of course. Mm-hmm. I want to be a type of. You're going to be. I'm going to be a type of business where I have my different flavors of drinks, 5 different flavors of drinks that I have. What kind? Tell us. So I have like the white Hennessy margarita. Okay. I have a regular Hennessy margarita. Mm-hmm. I have a voodoo rum punch that I have, and then I have this whiskey sour, and then I have like this lemonade type of vodka-ish type of like summery drink that's coming to you, and then I want to bring back the Bill Cosby. Some other things that I don't, in New Orleans got very which is that's right. About your business. That's right. Started. Yep. So I want to bring back something that goes on in the quarters. I want to bring it to our culture, our second line culture, and so we can experience that item. I'll let you know about that. Yeah. So just bringing a few items back. I want to get with a few popular people and name some drinks behind them and let them promote it and stuff like that. Yeah. With that, so that's going on with the big drum, and then with the big dump, I want to just be able to accumulate enough porta potties to where I can service parades and the color of the Mardi Gras and everything, and get a contract where I can service the parade routes and people who need it and stuff like that. I want to be able to service parties and weddings, food parties, or just events outside. I want to be there's some contract work going on, because you can see a porta potty in front of a house that's being built and generate money from that. So I want to start doing stuff like that. And, just, going, my biggest thing is they have the alumni thing that goes on in New Orleans for the older people that the John Mac, everything. I want to be able to make the porta potties for them in different years on it, and rent those out every year for them and stuff like that, with the colors and everything for each school.
That's awesome.
So that's my next step.
That's awesome. I also think you should you have your business plan?
I have a business plan. Yeah.
Okay, send it to me.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, and mine is
Especially
nice
if
on the inside.
you can get creative in the inside on them.
I'll show it to you after this.
That's
That makes you say, wow. Everybody knows my porta potties. It's a wild factor when you open it.
Yeah.
It's a wild factor.
So this segment is going to be on entrepreneurship and life purpose. How did building your business contribute to your personal growth and resilience? I talk about resilience because that's my word. I love it. Resilience.
So, with that being said, I'm a funny character. I like to joke a lot. Everybody knows me. I'm a joker. I jokes.
I spoke to some people about you, and they say you are awesome. They say you are like the sweetest teddy bear. You are so cool. You're so nice. And I'm like, yeah, because we supposed to have been interviewing him like way last year, and then he's caught up in a bunch of drama, and it's just crazy. But back to what you were saying.
So, with the business, it gives me a chance to be a people's person that I am. That's why I was a bartender, I was a server, and stuff like that. Right now I'm working in the hospital dealing with patients and stuff like that. Because I'm big on being a people person. I can write your day up that really bright minds up. So as far as with the alcohol and stuff like that, I think that'll be I know that that's a good thing because I know what I can bring to the table. That my mixes are wonderful. And if I had my drinks go that good, the first time that Super, before she was going on into her journey and then who she is today, she had stopped by the hotel I was working at, and I mixed her up a drink or whatever the case may be. And she looked at me and she said, this drink so good. People coming down. I deal with all these people.
Yeah.
All right. Stuff like that. And that's the stuff I drive on.
Yeah.
I like to see people smile. I like to see you enjoy what I'm doing. So that's what I want to bring forward. All my business. I want to be able to get in the porta and say, wow, this is what I wanted. This is what I like. This is beautiful.
I want to see it.
Represent me.
I definitely want to see it.
Whatever you're doing out there, I want it to represent you. As a person.
As a person. How do you balance your business with your self-care?
I've had it with my self-care.
Your business responsibilities with your self-care.
Well, I let the business be the business. I try hard every day. One person told me at least fancy, this girl that she told me, she said, when you go into business, every day should be one thing for your business.
Yeah.
One thing out the day for your business.
Yes.
And, let that be your focus on your business and stuff like that. For my care, like I said, I just, I like to laugh a lot.
Yeah, because the T or T. The T or T.
I love my, my face,
beautiful.
And stuff like that. I know I ain't in the best shape right now because I'm waiting on my surgery.
You're not bad at all.
But, healthcare is, I'm a big person on it. Going with your meals, please.
Yeah.
Taking care of your hygiene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
If you don't like the way you look, fix it.
Fix it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm big on that.
Yeah.
I've always been like that.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, when I was in my 30s, I was doing a Botox thing in my face. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody think, when people bring up things and then, this person doing it, that person doing it. I'm the one who started off.
You was doing it, right.
I'm the one who wanted it. Let me get money first.
Yeah.
So you get different things and steal your ideas of how you want to look first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on that. I love myself.
Me too. too. I tell my nieces all the time, my nieces and nephews, I say, y'all youngsters walk around here with all these piercings. I say 50% of my body was pierced in 1992.
Right.
I was like pierced.
Yeah.
You know, I was in the quarters getting pierced like crazy. So, like, sometimes you are the trailblazer. You know, it just takes people to catch up. And once they catch up, they try to claim they was the original. You know? Yeah, you get that a lot. So this leads to my next segment, which that was the interview was going to be about last year, health, fitness, and weight loss journey.
Man, I went to Miami, had surgery, did the lipo thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I realized like with that particular surgery and stuff like that, you have to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Miami, have 19 surgeries, and say, okay, take off the shirt and be proud of what you see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to figure out what's best for you. So I'm going to do the sleeve thing. I feel like that's best for me at this time.
You're going to lose that weight.
Yeah, I want to do that.
And I'm not saying you need to, but I know that's what you want, and you're going to. And what you do is you build back up. Build back up.
That's my goal. You know?
Yeah.
Build back with my proteins.
Yeah.
Exercise, eat right. And let me tell you, I've been eating like crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally, I've been having fun. I've been going out to eat this, going out to eat that, eating that. One parent, I was promoting steaks for Alexander Tyree.
Yeah.
I was going to the exquisite eating and at the jump off eating steaks. 3 steaks in one night. Just for the protein, just because I knew the surgery was coming.
Yeah.
And I,
you wanted
to show off, these steaks and, and promote them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, but I knew what I was doing. I was trying to pick my weight so they could say and approve this.
Approve it. So doing that, what you was doing also is giving yourself like fatty liver.
Yeah.
So prior to having a surgery, especially the sleeve, they want you to lose weight because they want that liver small. They don't want it swollen, right?
Right.
So when you're eating, that's why they have you on like a long. How many months now?
Well,
I forgot.
April the 22nd, I'll be having my surgery. So from April to the 22nd, I'll be on a liquid diet.
Okay, so let me tell you, I'm the cheater. So let me tell you what you can do. Because I ate up until the day before my surgery.
What?
I was eating turkey necks, like a little bit, but turkey necks, rice, string beans, the day before my surgery. When I had my surgery, my doctor came out and was like, your liver was like the size of a 20-something-year-old. It was perfect.
Wow.
Because, let me tell you what to take, because, here I go, because I want to teach people about herbs.
Okay.
Milk thistle.
Write that down.
Milk thistle. I'm going to send it to you.
All right.
You take your milk thistle. That is for liver. That's for your liver. And it shrinks your liver. So it's like you're eating this stuff, but it's a detox too. Okay. And then you take a tea called Smooth Moon. Okay. And you drink that like around 8 o'clock at night. And in the morning, you poop everything out. Okay. So my body, he said, my insides was like a young girl. Wow. Because I've been doing this for so long. Okay. I am. You got that?
Yeah.
I'll be in May. In May.
Yeah. So that's with my health. That's what I want. I want to have this surgery, exercise, so I don't want people to think I know you're sick. Oh, you're sick. You got AIDS.
Yeah.
And everything. So y'all gonna see me drop. Y'all gonna see me lose a lot of weight or whatever. But I will be picking it back up. I'm working out hard. My goal is to turn myself into the Iron Man.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
You can do it. You can do it and take Maca while you exercising. Maca.
Right.
I gotta tell you, yeah.
Give me all these names.
Yeah, that's why I'm full of muscle. Like I'm full of muscle because I do that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. So even when you mention AIDS, I want to talk to talk to people about this, especially it's not just even a gay community, but I've been helping people with HIV and AIDS for years that I don't even talk about, and I don't talk about it too much.
Good question. Is it true that right now it's like the black females, the ones that virus of HIV,
right? Because of the guys coming out of who's been incarcerated, coming out of jail. Because I mean, I've been fighting for guys to get condoms in prison. Right. And, people are mad because they're like, that's going to make them they're doing it anyway. Right. So, I've been fighting for that.
Well, maybe they should put condoms in prison and take out testing in prison, because the crazy thing to me is, that's how a lot of people know these people businesses around here.
Exactly.
Because the deputies in the jailhouse test these guys when they go to jail for AIDS and come out and tell their business.
Not only do they tell their business, they also... The deputies have been going on JPay and getting messages and stuff and getting people business and selling it online. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So, my next question is, what inspired your focus on health, fitness, and weight loss? Which I think we kind of spoke about that off camera, but you can answer that.
Just looking good, wanting to look in the mirror and look good at yourself. Mm-hmm. Look at other people and say, "Oh, you look nice." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because clothes don't make you. It's that look. It's that look. The inside of the clothes that makes you a sexy man. Man, he's fine. This and that. Because you can have on Levi's and a Jabot shirt on and be the finest person standing there. Yeah. And they ain't gonna look at the person.
Right.
Alexander McQueen's and all this other stuff on. They're gonna look at the person with the Jabot. So it's I just want to, going into, I never wanted to look old. I never wanted to be a older looking type of person. I never wanted it from teeth to my face to wrinkles. I'm Joan Rivers type of guy. That's my girl. I sit there and knowing that I'm 90 years old, about to die, and I'm gonna go have neck surgery just so I can sit there and look cute in the cast. That's the type of person I am. I don't want to look old. I don't like old people looking and stuff like that. Yeah. So in order to take that away from my life is eat right, do right. That's right. I had all this time to eat horrible and eat all them things and put all that stuff in my system. Now, April the 22nd, when I get off that table and start healing, I have a chance to eat right, exercise, and just take the right supplements that make me feel good in the inside, because that's what it's all about. And you tend to live long. You sure I already have that gene. Nobody know how old I am, but they think I'm the youngest person. Right. You know what I'm saying? But stress will show your age. It will show you. Worrying about what people say about you and living that life trying to be out all night and doing this and doing that. That shows the age. That's the reason why I stepped back out and I want to take care of myself. And live right, eat right, and hopefully I'll find me a companion one day. And I don't have to worry about going out and worrying about looking for things. I'll already have something. Right, which we're going to do in part 2. We're going to talk about that, the lifestyle and stuff like that of everyone. But also with the milk thistle, it's going to pull some alcohol that you've been having, like drinking, because that ages you too. It's going to pull all that out. Years of alcohol. That milk thistle is you're going to start seeing your skin just brightening up. Everything's going to, you're just going to be transformed. That's what I told you. I'm fine, man. For the summer. I'm serious about it. I have never been so serious about something in my life. That's why people like, don't have that surgery. You gotta do this and do that. For the discipline of the surgery, I want it's time. It's time with discipline. I had my fun. I've been at a restaurant in the world. Sit back and chill. I still have my small portions and a little bit of fun, but at the end of the day, it's all about eating right. It's all about eating right. It's about living long enough. You know what I'm saying? It's about accomplishing your goals and what your business is and all these things you have going that you want to show people and share to the world and stuff. And then next thing you know, you sitting there eating bad and you die. I don't want that. I want to be able to enjoy, my business. I want to be able to enjoy, some of the money we traveling all over the world, and not have to be worrying about my back
Yeah,
I mean,
and breathing.
breathe all hard.
You know,
Yeah, I know I breathe like that now, but
Yeah.
this
No, but there are people younger than you. I saw a guy, as a matter of fact, I'm working with him now for weight loss. And he's 22 years old. And he's breathing really bad. You know.
I breathe, I can hear myself, but you know, I have sinus problems and a lot of things that this surgery gonna help
Yeah,
me.
it's gonna help.
It straighten me down, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'll be all right. It's not just the surgery for the weight. It's, you know, I have sleep apnea going on. I have a lot of things like, you know, high blood pressure and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
a
you
lot
got
of
all
things
that
that's
gonna leave.
going on with me that this surgery gonna help. That's why people, you don't need the surgery. Well, I do need the surgery, and I want the discipline of the surgery, and I want the help.
And you want it to,
And
you want it to,
like this, and I
yeah.
want
You want to see the results.
Yeah. I mean, you can run to Miami and try to look like a blow-up doll all you want, but at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. You can't sit there and do what's best for whatever that person did. You gotta do what you need to do to better your health and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I can run into Miami all I want. If I can't take my shirt off at the second line, then I ain't doing nothing. Truthfully. At the end of the day, I'm taking my shirt off.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting a tummy tuck. I mean that. I've been putting it off too long.
I ain't judging Miami because after this surgery, if I don't see something right, I might just be going back to Miami and fly and figure it out. But at the end of the day, do what's best for you.
Yeah.
You have 9 surgeries and still can't compliment yourself. You can't take the shit.
That's right. I know a physician. She's awesome. She's an African American in Atlanta. Her name is Dr. Myers. She's off the chain.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you her information. Yeah. But I want to know when you achieve a milestone and when you achieve your milestone in health or fitness, how do you perceive that it's going to help you emotionally?
Emotionally, because when you look good, you tend to feel good. When you feel good, things come out easy. You know, you know, you can sit there and have an interview with you and, you know, sit there with your neck up and your head high, talk positive, because you feel positive.
Right.
Some good things going on. So you tend to do better in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. I want that, you know, to help me, you know, feel better about myself. Knowing that I went in there and I looked great and I knocked whatever I needed to knock out.
Yeah.
You know,
you look fantastic. You really do. So I'm eager to see you after this because you look good. I'm gonna be with you on every step of the way. Now let me tell you, you're gonna be miserable for the first 3 days.
As you can see, when we talked about this whole interview,
Right. None been easy. So you can do it. You've been fighting all
I
life.
fight for what I want.
Yeah. Because you know, when you chosen, and I was telling my son this, when you're chosen, nothing's going to be easy. People don't understand it. When you're a chosen one, it's not going to be easy.
No.
It's not.
No.
But my last segment is emotional healing and moving forward. How has focusing on health and personal growth helped you navigate past hurts and present betrayals?
Well, I'm still in that form, so we probably have to have another one if we once we finish. But I can say this much. Right now, I'm in a stage of it all with the hurt and, you know, the betrayal and, you know, just, you know, a lot of my brother's situations is hitting it again, you know, a lot of the past is starting to come back because a lot of people don't know what people go through, and sometimes they use a friend or they use someone that's close to them to piggyback off it and have a normal life and try to move forward and move past certain situations in your life. So with mine is now, like you said, focus on me. You know, I don't want to be the shadow of, you know, someone else's success because that don't work because you're not going to get nowhere with that because at the end of the day, it's going to turn the table on. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I never was a shadow, but I was just a friend.
You was a friend.
And a loyal friend.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying in general, you know, so with the businesses dropping, with the weight loss surgery and everything, I know for a fact that Deroy in the future is going to be okay. Because at the end of the day, how can you not be when you're looking good and you got something going?
And positive thinking.
And positive mindset.
Yes, I'm telling you. That's gonna do it. Even when it's smoky around you, you think and you look for that bright star. You look for a light.
That's my bright star.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on the business, and focusing on my health and my weight loss stuff.
Yeah.
Where I want to be at. That's been the light throughout all of this for me, right?
Right.
That's my life.
That's your life.
I love my brother, but I buried him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love my best friend, but I buried that situation. You know what I'm
You
saying?
have to.
It's just time for me to move on and
It is.
with my health,
It is.
all this stuff together, and dropping the business and driving.
Yeah.
Because everybody can't come with you.
And everybody
gotta leave somebody behind, man, in order to get where you want to be at.
That's the hardest thing to do. But it's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
What advice would you give to someone who has experienced betrayal but wants to focus on healing?
Look at like you said, focus on that light of what you want to become in life, what you want to do in life, what you want to accomplish. Because if you don't have nothing to live for, you're going to drown in that betrayal. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing to live for, you're not going to be able to get from under that water with safety. You have to find something to live for. And why not live for yourself, your health, and the business that you want to
and go full throttle.
I'm
telling you, you looking at two people who was and built our way, and you can do it.
Church, let me tell y'all something. Church, a lot of this when me and my friends stopped speaking and the house was broken into and lost of the job and everything. Like I never thought of suicide. I never thought that man to kill yourself. I thought of
we did.
It could go with like I could just go with my brother and things. It'll go with. And all this shit will go with. But at the end of the day, like
you cheat yourself.
It's the easy way out.
That's the easiest way out. And God found
and you tough.
And God found a partner. And I started going back to church by being light and talking to that bishop and talking to him, listening to him. And, man, this man say your name. He had this way about him. He had this way about him that he could tell you everything about you.
Yeah.
And don't even have to tell you.
Yeah.
And I went back there and I was sitting on the front row. One time I got so mad. I'm like, man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And things that went my way and I moved to the back room. And some kind of way, like, you could tell, I don't know what this man be on. Like, you pulled me from the front and got me to the back and to the door. I'm standing right here. And he just was coaching me not to do it. And he didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was just crumbling around. Like, man, y'all would never understand how everything was just crumbling
Yes, we
around.
would.
You know what I'm saying?
I know I would.
Like, it's not the fact that, somebody around my house, it was the aftermath.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't sleeping that night. I was trying to avoid going to this house. And it became a mental situation for me to where I just had to go to River Oaks and just woosah and, get medicine and relax.
Yeah.
It was so hard for me, you know what I'm saying?
That was strong for you to do.
Yeah. But I wish I went to my pastor church. They would help me out more. But man, that man is a godly man.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever been
I know
to
I
church.
haven't been, but I know a couple of people who go and they live by it.
I live by it.
Yeah.
Even right now, I haven't been to church in a while, Pastor. I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
I just been working my heart off. But everything he have taught me in those days of me going, I live by it. I watch them on, on the live thing. When I can't go to church and stuff. I read some of his books and stuff like that. That man is a man of God.
Yeah.
And whatever you got going on, he's going to walk you through it. You will even know you.
Wow.
About everything about you.
Yeah.
It's a man of God.
Yeah.
Daryl is good. Thank you. Ever see it, man? You saved my life, and I really appreciate everything you have ever done for me. Even if the things you don't know you've done for me, you have done for me. You saved me. The rest, like you said.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
in closing reflection, I would like to know. Well, maybe yes. We'll do a part two. But when you look at life, the life you're building now, what makes you the proudest about the journey that you're taking?
That is the journey that I'm taking.
Yeah.
That is the journey.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what we talk about. That it's my journey.
Your journey.
My way.
Your way.
My vision.
That's right.
My path.
That's right. And you gonna be okay. See, that's what you gotta understand. And I told you, like, when God has His soldiers, they cannot be weak. So everything gotta happen to them so they can know, and then they go back and they help others. You understand? So
and I can't wait. That's why I was telling you. My goal is when I do have a drive and business and everything, and I can afford to give back, I want to open up homes around New Orleans because I want us to know no matter how old you are, where you at, wherever you be, and everything, if you're the foster kid, you can always come to this place.
Let's do that.
And we're going to help. We're going to give you shelter if you need it, if you be alone, if you figure out if you're trying to start a business. Because, clearly, if you're a foster child, you have a family to help. So we always should be that family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's my goal.
Yeah, and you know what you need to speak with? You need to speak with, Best Jerk House. She was in foster care, and she's a good advocate for it. We can link up with her, and we probably can.
And that's my goal. I want to put all my money to either have a situation where foster kids can go in, have a group home where they can go in, something that magnitude. All my money, I would die donating all my money to that. I want foster kids to know that they're not alone out there, and they have somebody who's there to do what they've been through. We love them.
And we love them. And because I've had a couple of foster friends who was foster kids, and they always feel abandoned.
Yeah, I know that.
In adults, even as adults, they always feel abandoned. So, hey, shout out. Let's do some shout outs. Who you want to shout out?
Man, shoot. I want to shout out. You went to Be Sweet, son.
I sure did. My girl, Be Sweet.
That's the one. Skip, Skip got his thing.
UTV, I love Skip.
Yup, you got the garden that's popping out.
What's that?
Garden is, you ever heard of Empire? They right there. It's a place. You might want to check that out while you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called The Garden.
The Garden.
Yes, real good eating.
Okay.
Food there. You got Fresh. The other one, like, y'all need some.
Oh, I know Fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah.
You got some clothes out there popping and stuff like that. You got Brittany, Bossy Smile. The other need the teeth cleaned and stuff like that. Brittany, the teeth. Good.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ryan, one of the promoters out here, he always rolling at the link. We just having all around the city, we're going to have stuff popping for y'all.
His name Ryan?
Ryan, yeah.
Okay.
If you ever come down, I'm not sure the team name and everything, but, you get on Ryan's Instagram. I'm pretty sure he'll let you know where to go.
Okay.
Out here, you got G Willie. I know the Treehouse is one of the popular clubs in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? And you got right here the Jazz Bar. You come here.
Yes.
Always get you a good drink and some food.
$10
in the kitchen making up some
special.
Monday through Friday, right there, you know what I'm saying? So, we got New Orleans is always popular. Always something to do, somewhere to go, and somebody close. Yeah. Always remember, if you don't have nothing to wear, go see James Day. It's always popping.
It's always popping. Yeah.
New Orleans is
the place to be.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know how to do your makeup. I don't know how to do none of that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I can't go fuck somebody up for you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's mind you, having 3 oldest brothers is very hard to find out if you gay or not. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Without them niggas bopping you upside your head and seeing you crazy or not. You know what I'm saying? Every gay guy has started out as bisexual. It'll be so funny how some of these dudes replay things just to get in the bed with you and then get up like they so straight or something. You know what I'm saying?
And
like let these folks know that hey, if she wasn't around, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I like you like some of these, you know what I'm saying? Oh, cause you think my baby daddy mess around? Bitch, if you asking that question,
you already know.
You need to tell me you're gonna bring all your information to this motherfucker that you knew scammed back in the day.